Russia, go home.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
番組は多言語放送です。放送予定は suprememastertv.com/schedule。
Well, we know that, from our decades of data, we know that healthy, whole food, a plant-based diet can reduce the incidence of cancer by 15%, cardiovascular disease by 25%, diabetes, hypertension by 50 to 60%. These are our major chronic diseases.
The prescription to heal the planet and our bodies. Dr. Shireen and Zahra Kassam, both vegans, part 2 of 2. Continue watching to find out more.
So, the essence of the Torah teachings in diet is about vegetarianism. There's no question, there's no doubt. The Honorable Reverend Rabbi Gabriel Kassam, MD, vegan.
For the animals in a cage, in a lab, on the way to slaughter, or alone in the dark, we can and we will fight to end their suffering. Thank you very much.
J Baleko, graceful viewers. That means hello in Luganda, a language spoken by the friendly Baganda people of Uganda. My name is Mugezi. The Baganda convey their sincere wishes for your journey towards wellness to bring you a life full of happiness and abundance.
Such a handsome you are. Vegan? No surprise.
Welcome to the concluding episode of our show, The Prescription to Heal the Planet and Our Bodies. Dr. Shireen and Zahra Kassam, both vegans, part 2 of 2. In the first episode, Dr. Shireen Kassam and Dr. Zahra Kassam shared their paths of promoting plant-based nutrition and founding their respective organizations with us. Today, they will tell us more about eating healthy and the connection between the health of individuals and the climate of our planet. Dr. Shireen Kassam, vegan, a consultant hematologist and honorary senior lecturer at King's College Hospital in London, UK, is a strong advocate for plant-based nutrition in the prevention and reversal of chronic diseases, as well as for maintaining optimal health after cancer treatment. She is the creator of the UK's first university-based course on plant-based nutrition and a co-founder of Plant-Based Health Online, a healthcare provider team. Also, this caring lady is the founder and director of Plant-Based Health Professionals UK, a Shining World Compassion Award recipient that provides education and advocacy on whole food plant-based nutrition for prevention and treatment of chronic disease. The physician is also a published writer, having co-authored Eating Plant-Based: Scientific Answers to Your Nutrition Questions with her sister, Dr. Zahra Kassam, and co-edited the textbook Plant-Based Nutrition in Clinical Practice. Dr. Zahra Kassam, vegan, is a certified lifestyle medicine physician, radiation oncologist, and an assistant professor at the University of Toronto in Canada. Her specialty is treating breast and gastrointestinal malignancies. She counsels her patients on lifestyle and dietary interventions to optimize their outcomes post-cancer diagnosis. Dr. Kassam co-founded Plant-Based Canada in 2019, a non-profit organization dedicated to promoting healthy and sustainable plant-based whole food nutrition that supports the planet's well-being. Let's hear what she advises her patients regarding improving their health outcomes through diet.
I talk to all my patients about the power of lifestyle interventions, including plant-based nutrition. We have great data, and this is in our cancer guidelines from the international organizations such as the American Institute of Cancer Research and the American Cancer Society. They have great evidence-based documents to show that diet that is rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, beans and legumes, and which minimizes or avoids red meat, processed meat, sugary beverages, and processed food is the best to reduce the incidence of cancer. And they specifically state that if you have a diagnosis of cancer, you should also follow those rules. And the evidence to us is very clear that plant foods reduce your risk of cancer. We know that you can not only survive, but you can thrive on 100% plant-based diet. And more recently, we've seen that even when you're substituting small amounts of animal products with plant proteins, you're getting additional and incremental benefits.
Did you know that adopting a plant-based diet can not only enhance our general wellness, but also provide additional advantages in coping with the COVID pandemic?
Everyone was saying, eat your fruits and vegetables, limit all the processed foods, stick to all the foods that we know promote good immune function. But as time went on, we actually got some quite useful evidence from studies that have been conducted. And one of the biggest reports to come out about the role of diet on COVID-19 outcomes was from the Zoe COVID app study run out of King's College London. Zoe is a sort of nutrition platform, and they had an app-based study where people reported whether they got COVID, and they also collected data on diet and other lifestyle factors. When they've analysed more than 500,000 participants' records, they were able to show that those participants that were following a plant-based diet, meaning high intakes of fruit, vegetables, whole grains, beans, nuts and seeds, that they had about a 10% lower chance of actually getting COVID-19 infection, but more importantly, a 40% reduction in the severity.
Choose vegan. Don't run. Fly with the sands.
We will pause a moment to enjoy the breeze outside and rejuvenate ourselves, and we'll be right back. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television.
Peace for Ukraine or Urane.
Welcome back to the prescription to heal the planet and our bodies. Dr. Shireen and Zahra Kassam, both vegans, part 2 of 2 on Supreme Master Television. When transitioning to a vegan diet, meeting recommended nutritional criteria is an important aspect to consider. Besides taking vitamin B12, here are some other suggestions that Dr. Shireen Kassam had.
We don't iodize salt in the UK, and so, supplement can be useful, but you could choose to get your iodine from supplemented foods or these plant-based beverages that are now supplemented, or from seaweeds if that's your choice. And vitamin D is really a hormone, but known as a vitamin that is only really generated in its active form with exposure to the sun. So a lot of countries, including the UK and Canada, have advised citizens to supplement with vitamin D over the winter months, or if you're not getting enough sunlight even in summer months. And then you just need to eat a variety. I think that's the key for any diet pattern, that it's about eating a variety of foods from the 4 main different food groups: fruits, vegetables, whole grains, beans, and getting enough calories.
Following a vegan diet isn't just about safeguarding our personal health. It's also about protecting the well-being of our planet. We asked Dr. Shireen Kassam what significant threats to human health she anticipates if climate change continues.
I think, it's clear that areas of the planet will soon become uninhabitable, either due to extreme heat or flooding, or just uninhabitable because of the consequences of climate change. This is going to result in increased homelessness through migration. We're going to see more crop failures and food insecurity. We're going to see a rise in incidence of certain conditions such as heart disease, lung conditions due to air pollution, for example. Even the risk of cancer is thought to be influenced by the changes that are happening to planetary health. So, it really is quite a scary thought. And in fact, the WHO has said that climate change is the biggest threat to human health. So there is absolutely no doubt that human health, along with the health of everything and everyone we share this planet with, will suffer. And that's another big reason that Zahra and I are in this advocacy space, because we know that diet change is, for a lot of us in high-income countries, one of the easiest things we can do and could have one of the biggest impacts. So I think, it is crucial that we raise the awareness between diet choice and climate health.
Have you ever thought about the impact that a global shift to plant-based diets could have on public health? Present health statistics show what a leap we could make in the well-being of humanity.
Well, we know that, from our decades of data, we know that healthy, whole food, plant-based diet can reduce the incidence of cancer by 15%, cardiovascular disease by 25%, diabetes, hypertension by 50 to 60%. These are our major chronic diseases. And if you look at all lifestyle measures, you're looking at, higher figures. So, for example, prevention of dementia, which is, a pandemic as well now, you can reduce that by 40%, diabetes and heart disease by up to 90%. So that is an outcome that we want, because our current health systems, unfortunately, just cannot support this level of chronic disease. Our health systems are crumbling under this. And, out of all the healthcare expenditure that governments spend, 25 to 30% of government expenditure goes on health, and 90% of that, at least, goes on acute services, not on prevention. So we need to move some of that money into prevention so that we can actually reduce the downstream burden. And if we're addressing the root causes of disease, we're going to need less medication, less outpatient visits, less inpatient visits, less emergency visits.
Our gratitude to you, Dr. Shireen and Zahra Kassam, for sharing with us your insights on nutritional health and your expert opinions on the importance and urgency of adopting a plant-based diet. For more information on the work of Dr. Shireen and Zahra Kassam, both vegans, please visit plantbasedhealthprofessionals.com, plantbasedcanada.org. Their books, Eating Plant-Based scientific answers to your nutrition questions, and plant-based nutrition in clinical practice are available at Amazon.com.
Vegan, congratulations! Your mansion in heaven is ready.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws. Andorra is one of them. Andorra Law on the Keeping and Protection of Animals of 1998. This law outlines basic guidelines for the protection of both domestic and wild animal people, with 3 types of violations: minor, serious, and very serious. The respective penalties are fines of up to €300, €3,000, and €12,000. Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses. No more hurting. No more murdering them to eat, to lab test, or for any reason at all. Be vegan. Make peace. So be it.
Devoted viewers, we are honored to have you with us today on our program. Up next is The World is Deceived by Maya, Causing Suffering and Karma, Part 3 of 3, on Between Master and Disciples, right after noteworthy news. May you always enjoy wellness and peace of mind.
Russia, leave Ukraine or you reign now. Peace be with you too.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds, hell not reach.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/HL.